Yuan Tong Ling Ming. It's beautiful to be here with you again after the break of Jan's workshop on the theory of Qi last week. And so we are going to simply enjoy Qi today. No learning, only enjoying. We are going to do a little bit of pulling Qi, just 5 to 10 minutes to gather a little bit of Qi after the preparation, of course, so that there is a bit more Qi in the Qi field. Then we're going to do Tong Yuan Trust Stage 2, because as we are unifying with the whole Qi field of humanity all around the world, and also the global Rinzhi Qi field, so many people are struggling right now with the sense of security, which we have talked about 2 weeks ago in our web class. And so trust is a really lovely information to put into the Qi field. And after that, we're going to practice some Yong Dong Fa, the other of the supplementary exercises. So pulling Qi, you're very familiar with. You can either use your hands and pull them apart a little bit, and bring them together and pull them apart again without touching. And every time when you pull them apart, you think you are far outside in the universe. Not the same process as building a Qi field where you expand with your mind from here inside yourself and you keep expanding. With pulling Qi, you think deep inside and you think far outside. Yes? So you simply go directly without the expansion process. You think outside and you think inside, and you think outside and you think inside. And you can use your hands like this, or you can use your hands like this, pulling in, pulling out, opening, pulling in, open. Ho, kai. Ho, kai. Kai is the word in Chinese for open, and ho is the Chinese word for pulling in, drawing in, closing in. And they are really nice for me to use as a vocal guidance for all of us. And they carry very old information as well, those words. And you can do it with your hands or only with your mind. And when we pull Qi, we just pull Qi to the whole entire Qi field of humanity, the global Qi field of Rinzhi, the universal Qi field, and yourself. With the preparation, you have become all one. And so you simply think expansion and gathering, expansion and transformation and unification with the pure information, and gathering deep inside. And then Tong Yuan, the seventh method, trust. We have the preparation of that method about the heart. So you simply think in your heart, but you can expand your heart so it becomes you. And just allow the information to stream in and stream in and stream in into your heart. And in your heart it's gathering and it expands into your whole self and into the totality of your life. You can actually connect two methods here, Tong Yuan Trust, and one of the aspects of Yuan Ming, or how it used to be called Yuan Ming medicine, The aspect I'm talking about today is to connect a certain quality or a certain method, in this case, the expansion of your heart, the flowing in of the information from what you're hearing from me into yourself and into your heart. And from there, you unify with a past moment in your life where you think trust would have been needed much more. So remember, only the mind separates from present, past, and future. And you can remember a past moment in the chi field that is built for transformation. You won't increase the unhealthy information. You won't increase the negative information. You are connecting with that moment in your lifetime where you would have liked to have a bit more trust present. And you can basically send the information of trust back into the past, into that situation, into that moment. And I will give you a moment. I will, when we, after the relaxation and when we are building the chi field together, I will give you a moment. I will remind you. So now, if you like to choose one moment like that, so you can choose any drama, any trauma, or you can also choose, of course, something where you would like have, where you felt some trust, but you wanted to have more already. So like an increase of that positive situation, that for you already healthy situation. When you're already in a relaxed, calm and natural state, and you have set the intention to heal, which is Yuan Ming, right? Yuan Ming is the future system of healing in Yance's understanding. And in this chi field set with that intention, that's when is the right time to deal with past. In your daily life, when past comes up, it's better to come back in the here and now, and then maybe, if you have time, connect and do what we are doing today. So, but today we are simply using this as a practice. And of course, it's going to be very effective because we're more people and we are working together with the same intention, with the same confidence and the same knowing that the information from trust of the seventh method, Tong Yuan, is flowing right into that past moment where you decide you would have wanted more trust, where you know about yourself that you had little trust in yourself, in your life, or maybe when you had little trust in someone else's, as in another person. And so we can basically inject trust into that past situation, and that will transform the trauma or drama. Is everybody who is right now here clear on that, or is there any confusion about that? You can text me a little message if you need to in the next minute or so while I'm still explaining the next step. Yeah. So how do we unify? By the way, on the 2nd of September, today is the 30th of August. So August has 31 days, I believe. So September in 3 days on Wednesday, we have full moon. And this month's full moon topic is relaxed, calm, and natural. And this is also, I'm going to just check this message out for a moment. If I find it. Chat there. Are we literally changing the past or just healing how we have held on to the past? This is a very important question. Thank you. So the past is the past. We cannot change the past. But what we can change is how we are in connection to that time, in the moment, in the past. We can therefore change how we will react in future times to a similar or the same situation if the situation is still ongoing. Or you can, of course, also choose a moment in time when you know that you had fear, a specific fear of something. So you can pick that moment if you are aware that that fear is still in you. So that would be an ongoing situation, but it might have started in that one moment or in that one situation, in that one experience. And when we connect with that moment when a fear was born or when a fear was strengthened, that can change inside of us. It changes ourselves basically and transform the way we react. And it, of course, it is basically injecting replacement information into the patterns that have developed from that. But because patterns are not so easily seen all the time, I mean, we are aware of some patterns of ourselves, but we are not aware of all the patterns. And what we are definitely not aware of is which patterns are connected to that particular fear or that particular moment. It could have not been fear. It could have been anger. It could have been worry. There is a possibility for many different emotions, yeah, or reactions and responses. So what we are transforming is what is still going on in connection with that moment, so that our responses and reactions will be different, and also then we will act differently in similar situations and have a completely different outcome. So you might actually, after the web class, because you don't know maybe yet what moment you're going to pick once we are unified in the chi field, and once we are in this more relaxed state after pulling chi, I will remind us all, I will give us this moment to connect with that moment. And then your consciousness, so your Shen, might want to work on something completely different that your mind comes up with, your false self comes up with right now. So try to stay open until we have done the preparation and the unification, and until we have set the intention and the chi field. And until we have pulled some chi into and filled up the connection of lower, middle, and upper dantian, and the heart, and the head, also head, not really Shen, with your true self, and the seat of your true self, that would be the center of the head. And then, don't worry, I won't rush us. We will take some moments, and then we'll see what comes up for you. And that will be actually the probably most necessary for your whole total life in that moment. In a unified state, the sequence of healing and maybe the origin of something unhealthy can come up way easier because we're not so much functioning through the unhealthy patterns in a unified state. Yeah. And of course, the chi field intention will support that whole decision of your own Shen. So we want to leave this up to our true self, what it wants to work on. Basically, this is a little bit of a form of a Ling Yuan that we're doing also, the 8th method today. Yeah, because we're having our unification of heart and Shen Yi, and then we connect with a moment, but then we come back to Tong Yuan, the 7th method, and inject some chi into some information into that, the heart and the whole situation. And afterwards, which will be way the biggest part of our class today, we will do Yong Dong Fa. But before I talk about Yong Dong Fa, a moment, I want to just come back then before the question came in to the full moon Qigong, the full moon Yuan Gong practice topic and intention of the Qi field this month. Relaxed, calm, and natural, all at one. So we are going to connect with that topic too, plus the Qi field of Jance's workshop last week. That's why I called today's Yuan Ming Free Flow web class Simply Qi. It's all about Qi today, the Qi of the heart, the Qi of the consciousness, transforming the Qi and information of the unhealthy patterns, and then 2 supplementary exercises who are wonderful to simply allowing yourself to settle into this relaxed, calm, and natural state. They just automatically put you in that state magically. Yeah. Those supplementary exercises to me are a little bit of a secret gimmick, a little bit of a secret weapon. They're so powerful and so gentle. And because the body is quiet and calm, there's this immense power of the true self that can be effective, be active, become just alive, become Ling, the state of Ling, alive, vibrant, awake, and still, very calm, no excitement, very relaxed. And this is the natural state. So after we have done all that, what we are going to do, we are going to take a lot of time today for Yong Dong Fa. Fa is the Chinese word for method, and Yong Dong Fa means moving like snakes or worms, which are beautiful creatures. But if anybody of you has an issue with that, like in the beginning, when I first heard that, when Janse gave us that, or taught us first time, transmitted the information about Yong Dong Fa, I have to smile a little bit about myself because I literally, I was like this, worms and snakes. Funny enough, through years of practicing that on and off, I don't feel like that anymore about worms and snakes. Um, it's changed inside somehow. I don't know if you've had the same experience, um, but if you still have this reaction like ooh to it, you can imagine flags waving in the wind, yeah, or like waves not crashing on the shore on the ocean, but waves in the ocean. So the water just moves like this, doesn't it? I don't know if you've ever had the um, the honor of observing an ocean in a very calm state for a few hours, how it just keeps moving and flowing and moving and flowing. So you can connect with this. By the way, this is why I've chosen the song today before web class. It's called The Waves, and the artist is Ludovico Einaudi. It will be in the email I'm handing out afterwards about the recordings. So if you want, you can buy the song or listen to it on YouTube whenever you feel very flowy and it fits wonderfully into the state. Or when you don't feel flowy, you feel maybe the pattern of stubbornness is activated, one of the 10 fundamental patterns, and you become aware, but you kind of don't know right now how to shift the state right away, or you don't feel inclined about doing a Ling Yuan practice, then you could try that song. That song has really, well, at least in my perception, that song has that quality of just flowing like the ocean, like Yong Dong Fa, or better said, the Qi while we practice Yong Dong Fa. So this I will leave up to the Qi field. If we are going to move the whole body, we probably are going to move the whole body, so like the whole arm and both arms. We're gonna move the fingers like this or like this, really up to you. And then of course also the toes and feet, which you just do this with the toes. Do I need to show you my foot? I don't think so. I can, but yeah. And then we're probably gonna do it with the spine sideways. And you're trying to really keep Bai Hui as if a Qi string would be pulling you up here. And you just only simply let the spine, like as if it would be a chain hanging down. And then you start with your head gently. And you don't want to do this. Yeah. Keep your head straight up and just let the spine move gently from there. And then we can also do it forward, where you always want to bring back your chin again, and then up gently and forward. And then it will continue all the other way around as well. Up, bringing the chin back in. Don't go too far back. Yeah? Gently up, bringing it down. And that will cause your spine to move like this, but also from the side. Yes? And then we are going to do, also I don't know in which order we're going to do that, but then we're going to do the advanced Yong Dong Fa, and we're going to move only the hands And then we're going, with our mind, we're going to draw it up inside. And you imagine how it's moving up inside like this. And then we're going to draw it to different places. And I will just let myself guide by the chi field of where we're going and where we're bringing it to. You will see it's deeply relaxing. And sleeping is no problem, but of course, if you stay alive, vibrant, and awake with it, and actively moving with us, then your effect will be even bigger. If you have a problem, which is not really a problem, with falling asleep during this sort of practice, then maybe you want to sit up for a moment if you are very comfortable and laying down, which is a great exercise while doing in bed or laying on the floor or wherever you are right now. That's fine. You can sit up, or you can gently increase the focus of your mind. We actually always want to have a very gentle focus, but we do want to have a focus, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Therefore, I want to show you a picture one more time. I will show you the picture now, and you just store it in your mind. So for a moment, you might want to all have a look at the screen. If I can find it. There it is, number 1. So you know that from the email. So can you see how the waves are moving, and you are really connecting with the chi in your mind, and you're making your chi literally move like this. Yeah? Or we have also this one. I like this a lot too. Just connect with the quality of that picture. Everything is flowing. It is not one stream that's flowing. Yeah, it's not just one strang of chi, so to speak, or one string of chi. Also, it's like the ocean. Several flows are flowing besides or within one another. Yong Dong Fa is especially good for opening blockages. So wherever your chi needs to flow and it runs into a blockage, through this movement, it will be able to break through and go through. So we are going through the whole body, but if you know especially of a place, then this is where your focus should be gently there, but definitely there. Yeah. And you can imply more visualizations, which is another aspect of Yuan Ming, how to work with Qi when you're doing unblocking. You can imagine like as if you would have put a bomb there, and as the Qi comes along and it just explodes the blockage away, and then the Qi can freely flow through. Yeah. You can maybe visualize a water dam bursting. You can maybe imagine a fruit throwing against the wall and how it then all the colors go away. Or when you ever have played a water balloon party throwing with children maybe, or when you were a child, the bursting sound, or a balloon in itself, an air balloon bursting, sometimes connecting with the quality of something bursting, exploding, when you know there is a blockage inside of you, this is what you can do. So, for example, if you have some mess somewhere in your body, then you can, while you do Yong Dong Fa and you let it stream through that body part, then you can invite that picture, invite that quality, exploding into nothing unhealthy is there anymore. It's all gone. And now the chi is just rushing in and flowing through and filling everything up. Yeah, the healthy chi that's streaming in and through. So Yong Dong Fa is very good for practicing when aware of some blockages, when aware of something somewhere. You're asking maybe, how can I be aware of a blockage of chi? Simply put, pain. Pain is nothing but a blockage, a blockage. And masses are blocked chi as well. They have gathered because somewhere chi is blocked. So the areas before and behind are interesting too. And you can pick whatever you want to choose, whatever speaks to your heart. An exploding fruit, or an exploding water ball, or a smash of color, when you happen to have painted at some time and you climbed the ladder and you happened to push the color bucket down, and the splosh it makes on the floor happened to me when I was 16 or 15. I don't remember exactly the age, but I still remember the yeah. So I'm sure you've experienced something like that, or maybe you have, I don't know, broken a piece of wood over your knee once when you made fire in the woods for camping, and the sound of so be creative in your exploding. Be creative in your unblocking. Always be vibrant, be alive, be awake, be engaged, be present. This is how, even if you've worked with chi a long time already, even if the blockage might be 50 years old or 10 years old or only 2 months old, when you attempt, sorry, wrong word, when you apply and more intention, more vibrancy, more aliveness, then the quality of the chi is very often increased, or the effect is again new and alive and simply real. So you're creating a real explosion, and you're thinking all is healthy, all is pain-free, everything is unblocked, all is transformed to the better. Yeah? While you're relaxed, calm, and natural. So, but the one doesn't cancel the other one out. Yeah, you're not sitting there exploding bombs 10 times. 1, 2, 3 times is enough. And then you sink into the deeper state and you unify with the place where you have exploded whatever you have exploded. And then you'll see in this moment, your center of the head will become one with that part. And you will just drop into an even deeper unified state, a deeper, calmer state. Because there was a space inside of you with unhealthy chi, and that might have been very dense, unhealthy chi. And when you have exploded it, then there's space free all of a sudden, and then the fresh chi is rushing in. And that has such an effect on the consciousness that it drags you into a more unified state. These are at least my experiences that I'm sharing with you when working on myself and my blockages. What if it is not one pain? What if it's your whole body that is in pain? Well, just explode your whole body. No problem there, right? You become the universe. What if it's a symptom? Well, you can maybe work on all the places that lead up to that place. Yeah. For example, you can explode the unhealthy adrenals away and let healthy chi build a completely new adrenal system in that moment. It is possible within total reality. When our mind makes it impossible, that's when it becomes impossible, because the mind really, our consciousness is incredibly powerful. So this is what we're doing with Yong Dong Fa. And we have some time, so there's no need to rush, or don't feel that there is a need for you to rush there. And, your chi can flow diagonal through that body part. It can flow like, maybe because the arm goes like this, it can go like this, but your chi can also flow like this through the arm everywhere. Yeah, it doesn't have to go only this way. So chi flows upwards, flows downwards, and flows horizontal as well, vertical. Um, Also, we mostly will work like this, but we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see. We trust the chi field. Yong Dong Fa. Oh, maybe if you guys don't know how to write this, let me just write this down. How do I do that? Where's the whiteboard? Oh, share. So I'm gonna write in color. Yong Dong Fa. Now, what I do not know, if this is mirroring and you reading from the back to the front, I hope it's written right. Also, from the perspective, Yong Dong Fa is what we are going to do. So, if you didn't retain any of that information, if you can't remember anything, don't worry a bit, because I'm going to speak us through everything now. I just wanted to explain it all a little bit. Your whole body will be unblocked and filled with trust and love of the wisdom of the universe, and of course chi. Okay, so please get ready for the practice and look straight forward. Allow your vision to rest on one spot ahead of you, about 1 meter away from you. And that's like a little bit more of the length of your arm. And simply keep looking, almost staring at that one spot in the nothingness with open eyes. This is helping your consciousness to focus. And then maybe when you now start relaxing with open eyes, maybe you can see starting to gather. You can see chi starting to gather around that spot that you're looking at. We are unblocking actually already all the channels in your eyes and the visual cortex, simply for looking at one spot. And then go ahead and gently draw your vision back into the center of your head, gently closing your eyes. Relax the whole body. Relax your head. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyelids. Relax your nose, your lips. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Let it rest very naturally, but let it come to a non-moving position, the tongue. Relax the throat, and then gently lifting off from Bai Hui and relax all the way down your neck, and from the neck to the shoulder blades. Relax from the neck to the shoulders. Allow your shoulders to hang down. Relax down your arms to the wrists, into the hands and fingers. Your fingers are gently curved and relaxed in a natural position. They don't need to hold anything. They simply are. And then relax your chest. And your upper back is hanging down like a chain of pearls, vertebrae by vertebrae is hanging and it's elongating. You are suspended in Bai Hui, and your spine is hanging down into the nothingness of the universe below you. Relax your lower back and your pelvis. And feel how whatever you're sitting on is dispersing and dissolving underneath you, disappearing. Relax down your legs. Bit by bit, the body dissolves into your feet and toes. Your whole body is relaxed. Actually, there is no more moving. Allow yourself to sink into motionlessness completely. Now connect with the awareness that you are chi. You are chi that is gathered dense, and you are getting free and dissolved. You are becoming a pure chi field and pure chi that is one with your own consciousness. Feel the changes inside you. Feel the changes inside your head and in your heart. And now expand this space. You are expanding upwards, downwards, and all sides. Feel the expansion happening as you're becoming wider and bigger and eventually one with the entire universe. As you are actually eventually completely dissolving and becoming one with the chi and information of the universe. Keep expanding. It's all very bright everywhere. Look around out here with your closed eyes, of course. Look around inside you who is all. Look at the brightness inside. And then draw chi in around you and around the whole planet, around your whole living quarters. And then draw it around you. Chi is gathering. The intention is to experience a unified state, a state of being relaxed in body and mind, a state of being calm with a sense of lightness to it, and a sense of natural with its sense of freedom and free flow and harmony. And the information of everything is unblocked free flowing within and without, inside of you and between you and everything else. Maybe other humans, maybe situations, maybe things or causes. All is flowing freely. And let's pull chi into this open, think universe. Close in and let yourself fall deeper and deeper into this unified state of being relaxed, being calm, and being natural. Open, kai. Close, ho. Open, kai. Close, ho. Open, kai. Close, ho. Kai. Ho. Continue. Open out and close in. Keep gently opening and closing. Open out and close in. Kai, open. Close. Open out. And close in. and out. Keep going. And open out. Kai. Close in. Ho. Kai. Ho. Think inside. Keep gathering chi inside. Connect with your innermost and with the totality of your life. Connect with your heart in this chi, filled with the gathered chi. And keep your body, chi and shen unified. Feel your connection with nature and the love and support from the chi field and the universe. Feel the calmness and harmony inside your chi field body. Now your body of chi and your chi and your shen yi are all unified in your heart. From this moment on, everything you do in this practice will be from your heart. Utmost beauty, goodness, and wisdom of your true nature are shining in your heart. You are going to follow the call of your true nature with an open heart. Begin to communicate freely with your own heart. It is a heart-to-heart conversation between you and yourself, and you and everything beyond. Open your heart with the Kaishin verse, with a sincere heart. Connect with the heaven, all the universe. Connect with the earth. Connect with all humans. They are all teachers with infinite wisdom. I open my Shin Men to trust and love them unconditionally. With gratitude in my heart, I receive the bright light of their love and wisdom of heaven, earth, and humans, and I unify with it. My Shen, my Yi, and my Shin are fully aligned with the light of Tao, the laws of the universe. With Gongqing, realization and wisdom are arising. I am one with the light of the wisdom of the universe. Pay attention to the changes inside your heart now and feel every subtle change there. Feel the indescribable vitality and the creativity there. Feel what it is to be totally unified with everything and tell yourself, I am ready. I am ready to welcome a different me every day. And everything is changing from moment to moment. I believe that my inner world can be revitalized and all the darkness can be dispelled if my heart so desires. Now take a moment and connect with a moment of your life that you would like to choose to insert all the information of trust of this practice into from the past. You have some time. Go quietly, be one, and just wait till your Shen, your true self, sends you a moment. You are safe here to connect with that moment, a moment where you would like to insert trust. Imagine yourself to be in this moment, that all the information is surrounding you now. And now we are injecting all the trust information into this moment. My heart can become kinder and cleaner here, from here on out, more harmonious and beautiful, brighter and wiser. I am ready to look into my heart for trust, for openness, for love, for gratitude and Gongqing, even in this moment, because they are the 5 most important qualities for a human heart. to get to know my heart, and I am willing to continue to cultivate these qualities and my Shinling, even in this moment of dread, even in this moment of terror or horror or trauma. I am determined to love and take good care of my Shinling and my whole life and everything beyond. I know what I am doing, and the call from my heart is becoming louder and clearer. I am ready. As trust grows in my heart, I feel more natural, more open, and more positive. I also experience more peace and joy. I feel more confident and patient, and I am better able to love and to be more accommodating. My relationships with others have also improved. Relationships are simpler and easier to manage, and I get more pleasure out of being with people. My emotions are more stable. I have more energy and I feel healthier. I feel freer and more content. Not only can I trust people better, but I also feel more trust from others. I receive more sincere friendship and love. What I receive seems to be much greater than what I give. Even in this moment of dread or horror or terror or trauma, I give trust, and I give love to myself and if others are involved. I feel grateful for all this change that is happening in this moment. I feel grateful for all this transformation, and I cherish it with my heart. I also feel more positive about the world and find it easier to trust the world. I am confident that my work on trust will continue to deepen as I have seen how my good effort has yielded fruit. Although life is not without challenges, I can clearly see that with good effort I am able to overcome this moment of challenge and therefore expect a better tomorrow from now on. The work on trust continues. Deep in my heart, I believe I am healthy now, and I will continue to be healthy. If one day a symptom shows up, it could just be that my body is trying to remind me to stop doing things or react the way I did in that situation I've picked today that are harming my Shen and Qi, and I will start taking better care of them. I will continue to have unwavering trust that my life has immense self-healing ability, and with good care I will be healthy again. Even if one day my body gives way to illness, I will still do my best to keep my Shen and Yi healthy, because doing so will be beneficial for my healing. I will continue to trust my life force, and I keep positive along with doing all the other things that might help me heal. This way I will be creating the opportunity for a miracle to happen. Even when it is time for my life to come to an end, I will continue to have trust in the true nature of my life, just like I will continue to trust everything. I trust that my life will end and go into transition in peace and harmony. I trust that a good ending is the beginning of a better start. Life will carry on, and I need to focus on making it brighter. I will move forward with trust, no matter what. Deep in my heart, I trust that I have huge potential to accomplish whatever I undertake, whether it is studying, working, or living. Life is a treasure chest. I can do well and allow my abilities to manifest. I have boundless creativity that can make every aspect of my life rich and meaningful. I know that given the opportunity, I can demonstrate my abilities and all kinds of creativity. There is no need to compare myself with other people or use other people's strength to demean myself. I am who I am. My own strength and weaknesses make me a unique person. There is only one me. I am constantly growing. There is no need to either put myself down or to feel self-important. I am who I am, a person who is willing to face myself honestly, a person who is doing well in building confidence and trust. Connect with your picked moment again. Connect with the moment you have picked today to further insert the following information. I believe in my ability to live a healthy, happy, and fulfilling life. Even that this has happened the way it has happened. I know I can live a happy and fulfilling life. I can also help other people to do so. I have no doubt that I am able to deliver the help they need to make their lives better. I believe I have the innate ability to come to realization and develop wisdom. With consistent effort, my life will continue to be uplifted and guided by an ever-growing wisdom. I know life always presents challenges. Growing often comes with pain. Now I'm connecting again with the moment my Shen has brought to me and that I have picked today to insert information of trust into it. Because even when I'm trying to build trust, I can't always count on tranquil waters. But I can now clearly see that it was a challenge presented to me. That moment that I'm inserting trust in today was a challenge for me to grow, that I can insert trust into that moment. And because of that moment existed in the past, it shouldn't affect my determination to keep moving forward. I have faith in my choice to embrace trust, and I am willing to work for it. I know trust can resolve conflict. It can break down the walls that block my Xinling. Trust can melt the cold, hard ice in my heart. It can touch the heart and warm it up. Choosing to trust myself and people brings me peace and expands the space in my heart. It gives me the opportunity to experience harmony within and without. I trust my choice and I am fully committed to it. Trusting other people is leading me to have more faith in humanity. I realize that there is no need to impose so many conditions on trust. Even if in this moment connect again, I am connecting with the moment I have today being presented by my Shen and that I have chosen to insert trust into. And there is no need for conditions like I'm willing to trust, but only if this situation will not affect me further. Before there were too many, but only ifs about this situation. Now I'm learning to drop all of these conditions one by one, and I am freeing myself from the restrictions of these conditions. Letting go of them is also liberating myself. I have come to see that society needs more trust, so I choose to trust society. I believe trust is essential for the progress of society. There is no alternative. The more trust there is, the better the chance for society to move forward. I trust nature and all that lives in nature. I trust, respect, and am in awe of the immense power of nature. I will trust, respect, and follow the laws of nature. I will trust and be open to receive the great wisdom of the universe. I am aware that new challenges will keep showing up as I try to build trust. And facing these challenges is necessary for me to keep moving forward on this path. Unhealthy patterns can get in the way. Indeed, they are arguably my greatest challenge. Nevertheless, I am confident that I can face my patterns with courage and transform them successfully. Trust will only continue to grow. On this path of building trust, I will keep going with unwavering effort. The time to do the work is now and at every present moment, because now is the only time that work can be done. The past moment and all its effects are completely dissolved, transformed, and I will now walk into a brighter future with trust being part of me as I walk. Now come in this moment, here and now. The past is the past. It's completely dissolved and transformed. Feel your heart, feel it free from that moment that you've worked with today. Feel there's only right now, right here. Feel the power of this harmonious, peaceful state. Nothing harmful is present. All is transformed. You are free and one in your heart and in your state of unification. Now, gently lift your right hand. Keep your shoulder relaxed, hanging down. Keep your hand just slightly above your thigh. Let it gently lift up to your heart, in front of your heart without touching the body. Now immerse your chi hand into your heart. Imagine the chi hand is in your heart, which is filled with this powerful information of trust. And you are being completely moment, and all the effects of the moment you have picked are dissolved and transformed. You are now free of them. From now on, your responses and reactions are healthy, calm, relaxed, and completely natural. Whatever connects to this situation, this moment you have picked. And in your heart, there's all this chi about this transformation. We're going to move it now with Yong Dong Fa. Gently start moving your hand in gentle waves. And your movement in your chi hand inside your heart starts moving the chi of the trust heart Xinling chi field out. And the waves are rolling out into your entire chi field from the center, the Xinling. Your heart consciousness is spreading out in waves throughout your whole being and the totality of your life. Yong Dong, your Xinling. And as the chi is flowing out in waves now into all directions from your Xinling, you can remove your chi hand gently above your thigh, but keep the connection with your heart. It actually still is in your heart. And the waves are running away, the chi waves from your Xinling, spreading all the information and quality of trust to every corner of your being and life. All the unhealthy information, all unhealthy emotions, responses, and maybe resulting symptoms are dissolved and unblocked. Chi is flowing in waves out, unblocking everywhere. Now gently involve your whole hand and arm. Imagine your fingertips are like the tip of a flying dragon who pushes the chi from your heart into your right breast, through your breast and out the nipple of your breast, completely unblocked and exploded all blockages. Imagine you're moving Yong Dong Fa-ing the chi from your heart through your left breast. And remember to apply the quality of explosions wherever you feel to need them as you are pushing the chi gently through with Yong Dong Fa. I'm pushing chi down from the heart through the stomach and pancreas, the small and large intestines, through your reproductive system, and if you're female, you're pushing chi from your reproductive system all the way through the fallopian tubes, all the way to the ovaries. And if you're male, you choose The pathway is all the way to your left testis, so left ovaries and left testis, pushing the chi all the way up and through all the blockages unblocked. All the unhealthy information there is dissolved. And keep pushing from your reproductive system now the other tubes down to your right testicle and right ovary. And come back to the path from the heart down through the digestive system and into the urinary system and the bladder, unblocking, exploding, and gently Yong-donging chi through everywhere, alive and awake. And pushing all the way to Hui Yin. If you haven't lifted Hui Yin yet, lift it up and push Qi into it. And there at Hui Yin, as your Yong Dong Fa, your Qi dragon rises up from Hui Yin in the back, through, up into the kidneys. Qi is radiating out in waves from your heart down through digestive and reproductive system, through the urinary system to Hui Yin, and from there rising up in waves to the kidneys, continuously flowing from the information of the Wu Xin and especially trust and all the Qi of the universe gathering in the heart, pushing down and through like a Qi dragon flying in waves, moving in waves, and delivering Qi to kidneys and adrenals in one Qi field. If you can feel the waves of Qi. And from the kidneys, the circuit comes forward, the Qi dragon moves forward in Yong Dong Fa and is moving upwards from the kidneys into the liver and gallbladder Qi field. A big circuit flow starts happening from the heart down to Hui Yin, up to the kidneys, and from there, with all information of Tao, to the liver and gallbladder. And from there, the Qi dragon gently moves forward into spleen and pancreas. Qi is flowing everywhere in the heart, through the stomach, through the digestive system, through the reproductive system, through the urinary system, through Hui Yin, through the kidneys, through the liver and gallbladder, and from there over into the spleen and pancreas, renewing all the aspects there in all the organs, connecting the organs and the systems with trust and the power of the universe and your own Xinling. And the journey goes further. The Qi dragon rises up into the left lung and continues to circle over through the right lung. All is still being touched from the heart chi in Yong Dong Fa method flows out to the stomach and digestive system, the reproductive system and urinary system, Hui Yin, the kidneys and the adrenals, rising up to liver and gallbladder, flowing over to spleen pancreas, from there flowing into the left lung, and from there flowing into the right lung. We're establishing a whole chain of chi flowing freely and all is unblocked. Keep moving the chi with Yong Dong Fa with your whole hand and arm, very gently and slowly in very soft waves, just to keep this movement of waving chi going. And here we connect back to the breasts, and the chi is moving from the heart down, up, so down to Hui Yin, through all the organs and systems, up to the kidneys and adrenals, up to the liver and gallbladder, over to the spleen, into the left lung, into the right lung, and there splitting up, moving in through all the breasts and out the breasts into streams. And from there, connecting back down and into the spine, the tailbone, up the sacrum, up the lumbar spine, up the thoracic spine, up the cervical spine, into upper dantian. And from upper dantian, the chi dragon moves forward up into Bai Hoi, coming out at Bai Hoi, and from there spreading out in thousands of streams of waves flowing down like water cascades, waterfalls, your whole entire skin and chi field. And just become aware of the circuit from the universe into your Xinling, your heart. There, being inserted with the information of trust. And then down, stomach, digestive system, small and large intestines, reproductive system, urinary system, Hui Yin, kidneys and adrenals, up to the liver and gallbladder, over to spleen pancreas, into the left lung, to the right lung. Keep adding those explosions where you need them, into two streams and out the two breasts. And from there down into the tailbone, circulating upwards through the spine, lumbar, thoracic, and cervical into upper dantian. and up out of Bai Hui into waterfalls to all direction, cascading down, moving in again into Hui Yin, and from Hui Yin up to lower Dantian, flowing everywhere continuously, completely unblocked chi, free flowing chi. And the chi is flowing up to middle Dantian, through lower and middle Dantian, and again back up to upper Dantian, back up once more to Bai Hui. And from there, cascading down, and this time through the fingertips upwards, through the fingers, unblocking all the chi in the fingers, healthy joints, healthy fingers, healthy hand, and connection to the heart, unblocking through the wrists and up the lower arms, through the elbows, through the upper arms, free flowing and free dispersed all blockages, through the shoulders and axillas, all there is free. Everything in the axilla and shoulder, armpit and shoulders are free. Up to the neck. And there back down into the heart, where the chi dragon flies out into streams through the breasts, completely cleared, and down to the feet. Flowing into the bottom of your feet and flowing up the feet, the toes, the ankles, up the lower legs, the knees, the thighs, unblocking your hips, and back into lower dantian. From there, you are moving your chi through your entire self and back into dantian, and from there up in waves to middle dantian, and again connecting and going through Xinling, your heart. The chi dragon again rising up into upper dantian, up to Bai Hui. And now imagine the Bai Hui. The top of your head is the top of the universe, and from there it's spreading out like huge exploding fireworks and over the whole entire planet Earth, unblocking everybody's heart, unblocking everybody's consciousness, unblocking everybody's willingness and love for themselves to establish a relaxed, calm, and natural state. Waterfalls are cascading around the entire planet from the pure power of your Xinling. We are one, you and I, and everyone is one. And we are all connected in a free-flowing Yong Dong Fa. Free-flowing chi between all of us, free-flowing love, free-flowing and unconditional trust, and free-flowing communication. We communicate instead of fighting. We love instead of hating. And we trust instead of being suspicious. And now moving in again with the Chi Dragon into the lowest place of the universe, the Hui Yin of the universe. Down at the bottom of the universe, move in. You are a Chi person as tall as the universe. And let your Chi Dragon come into lower Dantian and middle Dantian and Shinling and upper Dantian. And then gently bring your hand up in front of your face and gently come to a halt. Fingers are pointing upwards. Your Chi hand, your Chi dragon, the head of the Chi dragon is deeply inside your upper dantian, the center of your being, of your Shen. Hold it there without moving and feel how the free-flowing Chi is now settling down into complete motionless quietness and harmony. Focus into the center of your head. Now expand the center of your head out to the whole universe and spread both of your arms with the center of your head. Your consciousness is flowing freely out into the universe. Embrace the whole universe and draw it back to your heart. And put both of your hands into your heart. Relax your chi shoulders hanging down as you are holding the inside awareness of your Shinling. Relax, calm, and the natural quality of trust fully present into the whole universe, into the whole humanity, into the whole of your life. into the totality of yourself. You can transform, and you have transformed. The past is transformed and has turned into a bright future. Just be in this calm state. Everything is unblocked and free flowing and very calm. Simply observe how the thoughts are not thoughts, how the thoughts are an ever increasing, deepening state of enjoyment and calmness and comfort and harmony. You are here and now with an incredible experience of peace and calm and quiet. Nourishing chi, trust in your Shinling. You can stay in your heart and relax your hands down if you like. You are in such a deep, unified state right now. Feel the deep state of nourishment. We are all one together, dropping deeper and deeper into oneness with each moment. You are in your heart. While you stay one with your heart, expand out to the universe and connect into lower dantian, to anchor the chi field there, to anchor your trust down there as well, so it can forever stay in your heart. And if you feel like you can't do the head and face, and if you've been sitting cross-legged, you can open your legs and tap chi down, guide chi down, and then do the head and face. Everything is unblocked and healthy. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. If you are in a beautiful state, there is no need to change it. Stay in it. There's no need to go back to rushing, no need to go back to overthinking, no need. It was a very powerful chi field today again, a really deep calm. The Chi Dragon was very effective together with Tong Yuan. Now, I would recommend not to do it right now, but maybe tomorrow, if it's evening where you are, or in a few hours, write down the moment you have worked with today, if you like. You don't need to write it down if you think you can remember, for one purpose, and that is to keep reviewing. Keep reviewing in the future, the next days, the next weeks, maybe months, but also maybe years, how you are relating to situations similar to what you have picked today to work on in this web, also in this moment, in this web class today. And you can, of course, rinse and repeat this method. You can work with other moments this way if you feel something has changed inside of you. And if you keep observing it in life, relating it to that situation and observing how you relate to this sort of thing that you worked on today, that's why it would be kind of important not to forget today's thingy, but you don't need to have it present all the time. There's no need to connect with that moment so much. Yeah, it's more to observe changes if and which ones they are, because then you keep reinforcing the positive replacement information then with that. So from now on, there's no more trauma anymore, only that positive feeling, that sensation, state of being that you are in now, or that you've experienced just a few moments ago. The chi field went into this deeply calm state. And you and I, we all are the chi field. Enjoy your state from here on out forever. Thank you so much. I hope to see you all next week again. And Yuan Tong Ling Ming.